Welcome back, sports fans, to another night of Mecha Madness. And how did we get here at the end? Deployment. Mercenary forces for House Kurita deployed in their standard formation, ready to push flanks with 8 mechs and 12 vehicles, versus 2 lances of hovercrafts, a group of LRM carriers, and then a lance of hardened mechs across a different very part of the canyon. Now, off to turn 1. Turn 1, the Kurita forces advanced up the flank, getting ready to handle some business while looking at the incoming Last Chancers. Last Chancers used a spotter to annihilate an SRM carrier, and the Kurita forces got lucky, popping one of their LRM carriers for a couple points of damage. Next turn, the Kurita mechs surged forward, Kurita forces flanked out, and we got into a cluster blubber right here in the opening of the canyon. Catapult jumped up to the top to try to snipe. Crusader stopped still. My Grand Dragon charged his. The Peregrines and a helicopter swarmed his LRM carriers. It hurt on both sides. 2 urban mechs and a Thunderbolt looking at a lance of hovercraft. The hovercraft lost one. One of the urban mechs was gutted, taken out. The other one lost armor. Popped his Orion and his Grand Dragon. Crushed his Raven with a straight SRM launcher barrage. And swinging around, it was even worse back here. We managed to pop one of the LRM carriers in exchange for a Peregrine. It was, if the dice had been in his favor, I would have lost a lot more. The Condors moved up in front of the urban mech and the Thunderbolt. The Jenner fell back, only to get shot in the back, but we managed to gut one of the Pegasus. Crusader didn't move, Catapult didn't move, as we tried to chuck indirect fire and managed to pop both his LRM carriers. However, the Pegasus in my backyard popped my LRM carrier, so that was an equal exchange. The interesting part was my SRM carriers rolled gold and cracked both of his spotter sprint helicopters. It was just breaking down from here, and nobody was having a great grandiose time. It was more of hurt and bad dice rolling disappointments. Main DCMS force flanked out to go secure the enemy backyard. However, it was just rough all the way around.